Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, it's James Roberts here from IDW, and you're listening to Good Morning Cybertron because you've got too much time on your hands.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. It's your good pal, Low Energy Scott. I'm not going to raise my voice any louder than this because that'll set off a coughing fit. I'm very sick. That's where I was last week, Sixville. And I'm still there, but at least the moving van's here. So I can be here today. I just want to stop coughing. Is that too much to ask? Is it too much to ask for the cats to stop climbing me like I'm the fucking Matterhorn and clawing their way up my side? My wife consistently says, Scott, why are there so many scratches on your side? And it's because Wilford likes to climb me. With me today, it's Xavier. How are you, Xavier?
I am glad to be back. That week absence just made absence grow the heart fonder.
You guys could have done the show without me. I don't have to be here.
No, you have to be here, Scott. Let me tell you why you have to be here. You are, without a doubt, sir, the heart and soul of the show. There is no show without Douglas Scott. I'm assuming Obadiah Mort.
Sure, we'll go with Obadiah.
And there's just no way to do it. It's like, heart and soul you. And then there's Pete, old steadfast Pete. He is the backbone of this show. And then there's Thomas, the brains of this outfit. Kyle, how you doing? But you get what I'm saying, It's like, if you're not here, it just isn't the same.
I like to think of Kyle as the anger of the show, and Thomas is the just pure weaponized autism on the levels of Dan Aykroyd.
Yes.
Yeah. I like to think of Thomas that way.
Yes, the 40-minute Crystal Skull Vodka commercial that didn't mention Crystal Skull Vodka once.
God. No offense, Thomas. No offense, but whenever I saw Dan Aykroyd's 40-minute Crystal Skull Vodka, I could see you pulling off some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
80 minutes.
If I was terribly interested in crystal skulls for whatever fucking reason.
or vodka.
Or vodka, yes.
It could be Thomas's cut rate anomalous fossils. You could talk for 40 minutes about that, right?
I can talk for 40 minutes about a lot of things.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
How you doing, Pete?
I'm doing all right.
It's going to be the ASMR episode
Yeah.
of the show.
Considering I was Schwarzenegger today.
Oh,
But
Jesus.
Whoa!
Sorry.
You want to let it out, man? I got something I got to let out. So if you want to let it out, I'll
Yeah.
let mine out.
Pete was John Matrix today like it was Commando.
Yeah, I'm I don't know. I guess I'm kind of happy about it. I don't know. I mean, sucks that I have been terminated, but hey, it's cool. I mean, I was at that place for 14 years almost.
Jesus.
I started the year after we started Good Morning Cybertron.
Fuck,
I mean, you failed to kill John Connor for 14 years, so I imagine they had some issue with that.
Yeah, I guess I was really bad at that. That shouldn't have been hard to do. I don't know. Just gosh darn it.
Yeah.
I
Didn't really
They
take
use
advantage
the
of that.
terminology quiet quitting.
It's not really quiet when they say to your face, "Get the fuck out."
Pretty much, yeah.
quiet firing.
That whole thing, oh my god, the whole concept of quiet, that's just doing your job.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's what
is quiet quitting.
The bare minimum to
Scott's
keep from being
point.
fired. Yeah, that's your job. That's what
Proof
you
Scott's
do.
point.
Yes, that's called functioning normally like a normal human being.
But hey, Pete, at least on your way out, you pulled the plug on the entertainment industry in your department and you stole some cameras, right?
I will neither confirm nor deny that.
Kyle,
Exactly.
how many cameras have you jammed down your pants in your days at Walmart?
Like
Who,
today?
me?
Yeah,
him.
Kyle.
Kyle.
Because Kyle, you're
I
a
never worked
Walmart. You're a Walmart employee, aren't you?
Nope,
Oh, I thought you were. Shit.
never will.
No.
Chase. You're thinking of Chase.
Yeah, it's
He
Chase.
tells him he's a
Yeah.
Walmart employee as he shows up in his Target shirt and
Walks.
says, "Excuse me, fellow employee, I got to go to the camera section real quick."
Scott's out of it.
Oh, I'm so out of it. Like Monday I was sick as a dog, and then I got a fucking 1-2 punch. So I had bought this file from the guy who created Final Faction. Like, right? I got this file, and I have been, I printed it out, and then it was just like, okay, I'll wait until the next file dropped, and I said, hey, great, I'll purchase it. And he goes, yeah, could you not leak it like you did the last one? What? I didn't leak the file. So, well, I only sold one, and the file's all over the internet, and I didn't leak the file. And it was just like, I understand where he's coming from, where he thinks it's me. Thomas, did I ever give you the Final Faction Karn file, where he's like a hammerhead shark dude with an anomaly
I
terrorist?
have never even. No.
Yeah.
No.
Like, the only person I could have given it to was Kyle, because he's my only friend with another 3D. I have other friends, but just friends with 3D printers.
I don't have a 3D printer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
want one.
Scott, are you sure you didn't 3D print yourself a friend?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Like, it pissed me off, because he said, "Well, I only sold you the file," and then I immediately got online and did a little Columbo work, and found like a bunch of people that got the file from him. And it's like, okay, now what makes me the dick? It could have been this dude. This dude says he got it from this guy, and then I just waited. I waited 3 days because I really wanted the file. I like the Scorpion Queen, from Final Faction. I wanted the file. I was willing to pay $25 for it, which is expensive for a fucking file.
It is. It is quite expensive, actually.
And
especially in American dollars. Shit.
Yeah. And then it's just like, shit, man. If he's not going to talk to me, if we're not going to hash this out, I just fucking blocked him. And it's...
That's sad.
I waited 3 days.
He should have approached the situation.
What's that?
He should have approached the situation like, hey, Scott, did you give out my file to anybody? You're like, no. Okay, there's a leak somewhere else.
Right. Like, it's...
Instead, he just blames you.
He just blamed me for it.
Reason.
And it's just like, shit, man. I just want the fucking file. I'm 50 years old and collect toys. I don't have friends to share the file with,
Well, fuck you too, Scott.
So this is the second time I have heard about like weird neuroticism coming out of a CAD designer. What is going on here?
What's your story, dude?
Well, I can tell. Well, you actually know both of them.
Oh,
shit. You know about them.
It's not Trent, is it?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, whew.
No, it's a certain other guy. I'm not.
Is it Age of the Primes, Commander Silverbolt, Titan Star Convoy, Moore?
What says?
Oh, because I'll tell you what, Trent. I've been sick as a dog. Like, I've been so sick I don't even want to 3D print. And a motherfucker's sick whenever he doesn't want to go to his 3D printer. So,
Did you shake your fist in anger at the gods in the sky?
I was so, like, I fucking had ego death. Like, I just didn't care. It was, one of those deals. But
Walk into the eye of a hurricane. Take me.
so it's been like Trent's been really cool, and I appreciate him being really cool with me being as sick as I am. Speaking of Trent, if you've got a 3D printer, if you've got a little bit of scratch, why don't you go over, give Trent some of your money, because he's got some cool ass files over on Cults. He's unleashed some new stuff. You want a 35mm Waruder General? Got it. How about the Action Master weapons for Optimus Prime? Got it. It's a little tiny minifigs, a Crystar sword. Shit, man. You want a squid gun? You want a goddamn squid gun? We got that. We got you covered.
Ooh.
Man, it's like the stuff Trent's been putting out there. Ray the Retrosaur, the Ancient Tablet. This is just really cool stuff. And the one thing that I really helped Trent with that I'm proud to be a part of is this customizable Sky Sled from Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. $8 gets you every fucking Sky Sled you could ever want. It's
so many variations.
Yeah, I was so happy to be. This is what $8 gets you: 6 different gargoyles, 5 control panels, 2 control yokes, 2 side panels, 2 thrusters, 2 sets of side guns, 2 sets of front guns, a primordial tech engine, and a dragon engine.
I like how the side panels you can print as a separate color to really break it up.
Yeah. It's just great, man. It's just great. And whenever I took these pictures for Trent, I tried to tell a little story. Here's He-Man assembling his new Sky Sled. Here's He-Man trying to kill a lizard that snuck in while Egon Spengler looks on in surprise. I really tried to tell a story with my photos.
Every time I see an action figure or toy of Egon Spengler, I just imagine him in the background just saying, "I collect spores, molds, and funguses."
Pretty soon, dead lizards.
It's just like every time he's in the corner, spores, molds, and funguses.
Spores, molds, and funguses.
Janine's getting railed by the same ghost that gave Ray a blowjob, and Janine's like, "Help me! The ghosts are molesting me!" And then Egon, "I collect spores, molds, and funguses."
Maybe you'll get
a sample of your brain tissue.
Ectoplasmic yeast infection.
That would be the thing that he would say. Is like, "Help me! I would like a sample of your brain tissue."
Yep. Dwayne Marsh over in the chat says, "Made it. Let's see how this goes." Crossbones Koopa, you must see Transformers 1. Already done. Dewanis Perez says, "Kitty." Holson says, "Sup, fuckers." Crossbones Koopa, "I'm happy I got my Legacy G1 Optimus and Slipstream. G1 was $25 and he is smaller, and for $30 they could have given him his trailer. Am I right or wrong?" Holson 85 said, "Y'all staying safe as much as we can." Dewanis Perez, "Quiet quitting was actually coined by the managers as a way to explain people refusing to go above their pay grade." And Crossbone says, "It was me who leaked the files, the X-Files." Don't believe he did. But you know what? If you want to leak some files, go over here to toy.run. Oh my God. Leak them there. Go ahead. I don't give a shit anymore. Everybody you buy a Scorpion Queen, just leak the sucker.
That bridge has been burnt and that ship sunk.
You know what? Here's how pissed off it made me. Off it made me.
Worked out for the first time in years.
I have been dealing mostly with mechanical stuff whenever I'm doing my designing, and it's like I can't really do organic stuff. I actually went and learned how to do some fucking organic stuff. Like I designed this little real Ghostbusters like snapping turtle demon. Let's see here. He's coming up here. So this is what I was able to pull off after 2 days of study and practice. So
that's actually pretty good.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad,
no.
But
I know I can see what kind of techniques you're using.
Yeah. For 2 days of practice and one 20-minute tutorial, I'm kind of happy.
What did you use for software?
Sculptress.
Ah, okay. Yes.
Sculptress. So I'm thinking about getting this and Fusion 360, and I'll make my own fucking Scorpion Queen, and she's gonna have bigger titties, and I'm gonna. That's how I'm gonna roll with this. I'm gonna print it out in the soft. I'm gonna make my own Scorpion Queen sex doll. I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna videotape me fucking it. I'm gonna send it to him.
Sweet revenge.
That's how we roll.
Sweet revenge.
Ultimate fucking revenge.
Yeah. This is me fucking
sure
your
you got-
dreams.
Make sure you got realistic kung fu grip on that bitch.
Oh my god. So definitely go over to toy.run.
Yeah.
We got some new. This isn't revenge. We got some new product info. It looks like we're getting a Commander Silverbolt to nobody's surprise. We are getting a Titan class Star Convoy.
To everybody's surprise.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that. We'll talk about that. We're getting Gen Select's G2 Dinobots. Okay.
Which we don't know what they are yet.
Right, we don't know if it's the leaders, if it's the core class. Maybe they'll go all the way back to Power of the Primes and use those molds. Who the fuck knows?
Oh my god.
Okay.
And then under Walmart, we're getting a deluxe sea spray. We're getting deluxe brawn, which I believe is going to be just the regular brawn that we got with a G1 toy head. Target's getting a variant Optimus and Megatron from War for Cybertron, and a Devastation Deluxe Sideswipe and Wheeljack. So I think the real stars of this are that Star Convoy and that Silverbolt.
Correct.
Yeah.
Silverbolt is actually what you hope would be, a commander. So good on you. You are making me question everything I know. However, with that Titan class size Star Convoy, what are you up to?
Okay, so I was thinking about this. How would you fucking make this work, right? And this is what I kind of came up with. If you could do something a little bit bigger than Commander class for Star Convoy, throw in like a Voyager class Sky Gary and a deluxe class Rodimus, then maybe it would work.
Then you got yourself a HasLab.
Is the thought process, because I'm thinking the same lines you are, is the thought process Star Convoy is maybe a commander class in size, but he's upgrading to Titan class because of some special feature? Like, is he going to turn into a super bot?
I don't know. Whenever you say like battle stars and Titan class, like I don't feel like Star Convoy should be a Titan class. I feel like that's the place of Grandis.
Well, I mean, he's the same. He is the same class. Like all of the gimmick of the powered masters is that they're all the size of a large Gestalt. They all are. So Die Atlas, Sonic Bomber, Roadfire, Star Convoy, Sky Gary, and Grandis are all powered masters, and they're all about the same size, which is about the size of Devastator.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not angry about it. I'm just like, whoa, you have really like upscaled Star Convoy here. It's like the Selects version was still like leader class, and I understand it's just like that's all it should be. It's like Grandis Optimus, that play set from a couple of years ago. That really blew my mind because it was like a version. No, Optimus Maximus, was that it? It was like just pure scaffolding bones.
Oh yeah,
like, there was nothing.
Yeah, that was for Transformers Prime.
Yeah, and it was just like it invokes Optimus, but it's clearly supposed to be just like a storage case.
It looked like
it's
a
like,
that thing.
Fucking Bionicle.
Yeah.
And it was
very
like, okay,
strange.
it was like the first instance of an oversized Optimus, and I'm like, well, it kind of works. I mean, it's, you know, okay to see something this big that it's not really Optimus Prime, it's Optimus Maximus.
Let me see here how much those go for on eBay now.
I never thought about it before, but yeah, that Optimus Maximus toy that you're talking about, like that would fill the same niche as a Star Convoy, really.
Uh-huh.
Kind of the same, yeah.
Well, I remember some guy even did like a Grandis custom. I don't want 10% off, you fuckers. I just want to find Optimus Maximus. Price plus shipping.
Yeah. Where's my Nexus Prime?
Yeah, well, it's Adam and Eve.
Damn it.
You're on the wrong podcast.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Nexus Prime, he's the combiner.
Let's see.
And then I think he's a torso, and then he could combine with a bunch of power core drones and form Nexus Maximus.
You get a fucking incomplete one for like $25. What's missing?
How incomplete
though?
It looks like one missile is missing.
And what did what did this thing turn into? I can't remember.
Nothing.
It was a nothing burger.
It doesn't turn into anything.
No, it was a storage case. It was literally just meant to be storage for your like power core combiners. So,
and
I mean,
little Legends class figures.
Yeah.
Jesus, can we invent new names for shit, please?
How about we just revert back to calling the smallest size class basics, like in Beast Wars?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Because then Chris McFeely can sue.
Oh man, Chris McFeely can sue. I can't be too mad at Chris McFeely. I found out, like, the TF Wiki was created solely to keep Scaleface away from shit.
Holy shit! What an achievement!
Yeah, seriously. Like, hold on here. Like,
I'm interested.
I wish I could be that much of a fucking pest. I have been toying. I've been toying with the idea of making a documentary, based on this post from Reddit about Play With This Too. Like, I have been really fucking toying with it. But let's see here. Where did they talk about Scaleface? Let's see here. Let's see. My cursory research revealed that, among other things, the staff of TF Wiki created the site, at least in part, because they were sick of him constantly screwing with the pages on Wikipedia.
Oh my god.
And it says here, user talk, Matt. Like, you can go through this whole thing, and it's like people telling them, would you please shut up? And it's great, man. Go on to permanently ban him.
Oh.
Which, yeah, wow.
So that was, I'm not sure what part of TF Wiki he influenced the most, because the juvenile humor in some of those posts is just like, what the fuck are you talking?
So
I don't get half the
good.
jokes you're trying to tell.
It's so good.
What was wrong with Scaleface? Like, what was the thing that he was... Like,
Do you have Alzheimer's?
No, it wasn't. Whatever it is, it's not Alzheimer's, because he didn't forget about anything. I know he used to listen to this show, and he would, at least like 30 of the comments of every episode was him correcting us.
Oh yeah, we ended up in the early heydays, and Pete will remember this too. We ended up on his own wiki, Wiki Alpha,
right.
as one of the very first listed podcasts about Transformers.
Wait,
like Cybertron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's Scaleface's wiki?
Wiki Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
I invested so little brain space to this person that I just couldn't exactly remember what was... Like, I remembered his name, but I didn't really remember that much about him.
To this day, he remains only one of two people that I've ever blocked on TFW 2000.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I just went to Wiki Alpha, and one of the top 3 featured articles is Andrew Tate.
Oh, good lord.
Whoops.
Wow.
Tate, famous for his Transformers.
Yeah.
Famous for being the biggest pussy on the planet.
Also, no jaw on that fucker.
When I think
And
I
also-
can kick his ass, it's pretty bad.
And also, make up your mind what accent you're using, goddammit.
Who am I kidding? I don't think I could whoop his ass. I know I could whoop his ass.
Right here is the real. If you want to know how to be an alpha, you're at the right place. Because
Yeah, really.
Tef wants to know who are the others you blocked and why. Scaleface, and here's the thing: I even told Scaleface, look, I'm sure you're a nice person. I'm sure you're decent, but we just don't get along. And no, it's like if we meet each other at a convention, I'll say hi, but I just don't. I just feel that we're toxic to each other, and so I blocked him. The other dude I blocked was Athena.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Athena is.
I'll have to hear about that one after the show.
Athena. If
No, we talked about it.
yeah, if there is a Satan of the Transformers community, it's him.
It's the dude who writes N-words on toys and expects you to post them.
That guy.
By the way,
Uh-huh.
I found out Corey Burton was a voice actor on the Boondocks.
Corey
Burton was a voice actor on the Boondocks, and I found a clip of him using the Shockwave voice to go, "Those Nemesis," except not saying the word Nemesis.
I'm trying to remember where that could have been.
I don't know. It's fucking great.
Because the Boondocks had a 99% black cast, and then like only a few times did they ever use actual whiteys on that show.
Fred Willard was on it.
Fred Willard was. He was the principal of the school.
Yeah. And there's this great, did you call him the N-word? And he goes, you got to understand, Huey uses it so much. I just got used to it. He was in the lunch line the other day, and he said, "Hey, N-word, could I borrow a French fry?" My mind didn't even register that he said the N-word. It just said, "How this guy wants to borrow a French fry?"
How's Edward just going to borrow a French fry?
I'm just thinking, are you planning on returning it?
Yeah. So those are the two. Scaleface and Athena are the two people I blocked on TFW.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
For good reason.
Now's the time for forgiveness. Now you should unblock them.
That would actually be hilarious because I know Athena made that Sky Gary and fucking
Electronic
Grandis they combined. It'd be hilarious if that was like they just fucking stole that to Hasbro. That was your Titan class.
What if they were the same guy?
Oh my god.
Athena and Scaleface, they're not, trust me.
All right.
Trust me, I've had dealings with both. And here's the thing. If somebody said you had to unblock one of them, I would unblock Scaleface. I will take Scaleface 1,000 times a week over Athena once.
I understand why, I think.
Yeah.
Because Scott's married to a black woman.
Well, yeah.
Sure am. She was
Black as midnight.
She was really tickled. I found that clip of Corey Burton going, "Those N-words." Shock.
You know what'd be
hilarious? Voice.
You know what'd be hilarious is to do the SNL type bit where you have fun with real audio and he's back into Transformers 84.
Yes. I think I found my project for this weekend. Anyway, I probably will be getting Star Convoy. I'll have to see what it looks like.
This is I completely forgot we were talking about that. This is definitely something that's only going to be available on like Hasbro Pulse or BBTS.
Yeah.
No big box retailer's going to carry this thing.
So I would have to ask, does that mean that when they say Titan class, are they actually going to make a Titan size figure, or are they stretching the rules of their definitions and it's a smaller figure with
Titan's a price point,
bobble here,
not a class anymore.
I assume it's going to be the same mechanic that goes into making RID HasLab Fire Convoy. You know, you're getting two figs, but those two figs become an even bigger fig. So it's like he might still just be a certain size, but play wise, they're probably trying to work in the feature he can become as big as a Titan class when you do something. Like, I can't remember the mechanics of Star Convoy. Was he someone like that had more combining gimmicks if you played just with him? And you didn't need Sky Gary or you didn't need Grandis to do it. You just needed him.
He did have like a kind of a Power Master Optimus Prime base mode thing.
Yes, his base mode, it's a very unusual base mode, but it has the gimmick that it had is that it employed Micromaster ramps so that you could connect it to Grandis and Sky Gary or any of the other 3 Powered Masters, but you could also connect it to any Micromaster base.
That gives me hope.
Yeah. You can also connect it to Fire Dagwan because Fire Dagwan has Micromaster base ramp connectors on his legs.
I would absolutely flip if they did a Fire Dagwan, but I don't see him in the cards anytime soon. Oh, to be a Fire Dagwan in the production line.
Oh my god.
Sea Spray is one. I can't I can't imagine Sea Spray being better than the Power of the Prime Sea Spray.
That's a good one. He's real solid.
Yeah, pizza box weapon.
I mean, you never saw him really hold guns, did you? Or did he?
Dying.
Voyager Sea Spray was actually
go into the light.
Mostly,
damn.
Mostly, whenever you saw Sea Spray, you just
die, Scott. Die.
Trying.
Like, I don't think I remember him being in a whole lot of action scenes at all. He just kind of used his annoying bubble voice.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that?
If anything, he's 80s long.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Wow, kill all of you.
He was. I mean, he's most.
He was the same voice as Merman.
Yeah, I mean, he's most known for Ariel, his girlfriend from another planet, not even being an Autobot most of the time.
It's not her name, but whatever.
Can you just imagine another Autobot getting mad at him, like Power Glide or Gears, and like, Sea Spray, take your fucking Vox grill off and dump the water out of it.
Make me, bitch.
I don't want to.
Hurt me, bitch.
Fucking pours it out. Like, hey, everybody. How's it going? It ends up being like a fucking 1970s radio DJ. All right. Gonna listen to this new tune from Hard Archive called Arizona Bones about the archaeologist proctologist.
I don't know why, but this bit reminds me of that one time Donald Duck took throat lozenges and stopped sounding like Donald Duck.
Oh man, I could use some throat lozenges.
You sound like Don Cheadle.
Hey.
Was that like one of those things they did for one of the more recent incarnations of the show, or was that like one of the old?
This is classic.
Yeah, that was DuckTales.
No, this was before DuckTales. This was the original. I don't want to say the original, but this was the way back in the day. Yeah, the ones that were from before I was alive. Cartoons.
The 40s.
40s, 50s, 60s maybe, but definitely before I was alive. The ones that they used to come on the original. They used to come on the Mickey Mouse Club from when I was a kid.
Yep, I remember that.
So you're talking. The format is like 5 minutes long, and they're called the serials, and they were shown like in movie theaters along with newsreels.
I think so. Yeah, it was
actually
back
closer
when
to like
they,
10, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, there was also one where there was another Donald Duck that wasn't Donald Duck and who could speak normally, and then he would swap out with Donald Duck to try to help Donald win Daisy, and he decided to take Daisy for himself. So, but that's something different.
Oh.
I think my favorite DuckTales story, this is actually DuckTales adjacent, the new one where I think Danny Pudi was playing one of the ducks. They were interviewing him for some reason on Larry King. And Larry King looks at him and goes, Danny Pudi, what's your favorite luxury? And he goes, favorite luxury is probably like like a video game.
Nice pair of socks.
Yeah. Nice pair of socks.
Coffee.
Socks aren't a luxury. Okay, like coffee? Coffee's not a luxury. You can get coffee anywhere. Well, okay, what is a luxury? And he goes, well, like a private jet. And he goes, Larry, I play a cartoon duck.
No, like Larry, I'm on DuckTales.
I'm on DuckTales. You know?
Yeah, he's from Community. He was the Indian guy on Community.
Oh, he was great on Community. He was great on Community. Go ahead, Xavier.
So yeah, I know that story very well, and I have no idea how we got here from Sea Spray, but I'm glad we did.
Me too, man. Going over to the chat, Tef says, logs in. I'm going to 3D print a sex doll and film me having sex with it. Yeah, I'm in the right place.
Hot.
Crossbones said, yes, Sea Spray, now do the mermaid wife. For me, the winner is Sea Spray because he is within the power of my wallet. And Cosmos is so damn good. Holson says, the tooth is out there. Call him Basique. Lol. Tef says, I see French je laque. Who's the others you blocked and why now? I'm curious. Back on the leak intels. I'm happy for Sea Spray. This will probably come out in February 2025. Let's get a Valentine's Day 2-pack. Sea Spray and Mermaid Wife, Power Glide, and his human girlfriend. Actually, Power Glide's human girlfriend is in G.I. Joe now.
They're kind of angling for that now, aren't they? Like, these pre-established human characters are now coming back.
And I mean, Sea Spray, honest to God, like, if they made, I think his wife's name was Alana.
Yes.
Alana, I think. But remember, she turned into a robot in Gondola. Remember that?
I forgot.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, you could make a Transformers figure of Alana. Right? Right?
But you know what made the most sense is Voyager Sea Spray could carry, like, Alana as Breacher.
Yeah.
That's a good excuse to get Breacher back out there.
That's true.
One of my top 5 figs.
What sort of an alt mode would you give her?
A gondola.
Oh, of course, yes.
A gondola, absolutely.
Exactly.
Crossbones Koopa said, we need Wind Charger and Tailgate and Power Glide for the next mini-bots. And do a Menasor. Blackjack is the new mini-bot for Legacy. Holson says, I think the normal talking duck was Alexander. He was a prick.
Yeah, probably.
Fucker hell. He was a prick. Alexander was a prick.
Yeah. So was Lucky Duck. You remember Lucky Duck from the original 80s DuckTales?
I don't.
He had the ability to never have bad luck. He always had good luck. And he was such a fucking smug prick because it's like, I'm going to bid 1 penny on this beat up steamer trunk. The steamer trunk had $1 billion in gold coins. Lucky Duck. That's all I can say. Like, fuck you.
Domino.
What was Gizmo Duck's name? His identity?
Fenton P. Quackmeyer. It was Fenton, wasn't it? Yeah.
You fucking nerd.
Dude, I wasn't born yet. I don't know any shit you're saying to me right now.
Somebody said before the show, it wasn't me, but by God, Naruto crossover wasn't on my bingo card for this year.
No, not the fucking slightest.
I'm curious why you decided to use the Naruto license for this. This is interesting.
Does anybody else think that frog mold is almost certainly going to be repurposed as a slapper or a diver?
I think they're both going to get repurposed. Diver and
well, I mean, the Nine Tails here, that is just the Cheetor mold from Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's the Cheetor mold? Fuck.
Yeah, it's the Cheetor mold that's extensively retooled. I can see it. But that other one there, that looks like we're going to get a Beast Wars Spitor soon.
So Scott's not in the know, but I have to hip Scott to something.
Okay.
The summons that Tsunade uses, and Scott's just the biggest stand for Tsunade. Tsunade's summon was a toad.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was a slug.
Just
Oh no, it
acres
was a slug. You're right.
Acres
Yeah.
of tit flesh.
You're thinking of Pervy Sage.
Yeah,
Pervy Sage was-
Jiraiya.
Oh, I'm not dying. Okay.
I
No,
think it's fascinating that Jiraiya, like, he wasn't made up for that show. He actually comes from Japanese mythology.
So does the nine-tailed fox demon.
Yep, actually, I think all three of the Sannin do. Orochimaru, Tsunade, and Jiraiya all come from Japanese mythology.
Just clicks and whistles. That's all I'm hearing.
I mean, fucking Rock Lee is Bruce Lee, so it goes even deeper than that.
Yeah.
Bingo Bongo and Jimba Jam are obvious.
Hey, Scott.
What?
Allspark, Alita 1, Power of the Primes.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Like I said,
Unicron, HasLab.
All just clicks and whistles there for a little while.
That's the tinnitus. You're dying. in the
Probably.
eardrums.
Oh, God. I just feel like fucking Michael Spinks worked my spine over.
That's cool.
Did you cough too hard?
Oh, my God. I've been coughing since like fucking... Like this morning, I was 2 hours late for work because I couldn't stop coughing.
Oh,
You know, thank God my boss is cool. I will... Excuse me. My boss can be a jerk sometimes. But honestly, I love the guy. My boss, I called him up and he said, just get better, man. And I came in about 2 hours late. And at the end of the day, like I fought through the day and he saw me fight. And usually, I'll be honest, usually Rob isn't too sympathetic. But today he just, like at the end of the day, he goes, pay yourself for the entire day. I was like, holy shit, man. I'll be 2 hours late for the rest of the week.
Now this is the part where Scott finds out it was all a hallucination. His boss never said any of this.
Yeah. I mean, it could be, man.
It's like, oh my God, my boss is so nice. And in the meantime, he's like, Scott, you fucking slacker.
It just turns
I
out.
said come in early.
Turns out, like, this whole thing is a fucking hallucination. I have no podcast, no friends, no wife, none of my cats. I'm just alone in a dilapidated mansion, slowly dying.
I always imagine this
guarantee
was,
that's not the case.
I always imagine it was one of those fever dreams like Tales from the Hood. You're actually lying out in the streets of East LA dying because you did a drive-by that failed. And you're laying there just saying, don't give a fuck.
I was really out of it like Saturday. I kept having this really like halfway between hallucination and dream that I had to sort the microplastics in my body by color.
Okay.
Oh,
That's what they did in Naruto.
I had
Check it out.
I had a dream like that where, but I was arguing with myself what kind of axe I wanted next. But like,
Do I want a Fender Stratocaster or do I want a Gibson?
I mean,
Like,
when I got
no, don't
COVID
get-
a couple years ago, I felt like I got hit by a truck. I didn't have any hallucinations. I just woke up like, oh, I'm dying.
I think I'm gonna pass on this. I don't think I'm getting this Naruto crossover.
Why not?
I'm gonna wait for Stampy and I guess Spidor to get made from this.
Scott, your favorite
definitely
catchphrase is
Spidor.
saying believe it. How could you pass on this?
No, I think I'm gonna use the money and I'm gonna buy. Let's see, where is it?
it's so obviously Spitor though. You look at it.
Like,
Do you think you could give Spittor a Rasengan?
Let's see here.
This is a pre-tool, as they call them.
Maybe.
Yep. This was meant
Unless
to be
his,
Spitor, but they're like, this was meant to be Spitor, and they're like, let's put this out first. You know?
I don't like this. I don't like this.
You don't like what?
This Naruto figure. I don't like it. Don't like it.
Cheetor cosplaying is not. It's Cheetor cosplaying as Ninetales and Naruto at the same time.
Cheetor would do that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that sounds like a Cheetor thing.
He would dress up as Naruto.
What's the next show
Uh,
now?
Monster Hunter.
This one I did pre-order. This one I did pre-order. I know nothing of Monster Hunter, but this looks fucking badass.
Yeah, he looks cool as shit, dude.
And I can tell by the legs that this is actually the skeleton of the air razor mold, but it's quite different in every other way.
Yeah, this looks so fucking good.
The fucking shoulder pads and the wing cape.
The Beast mode really reminds me of those late Beast Wars, like mutants, kind of.
Yeah, this is. Well, I mean, this looks to me like prehistoric IDW Dinobots, where they arrived to Earth first, even before the Ark, and they got their Dinobot molds that way.
Honestly, this is this guy's probably gonna be displayed with the last Night Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he'd fit in. I think he'd fit in. Yeah.
Man, Rathalos, what a choice! Scott again has no idea who Rathalos is, but he's one of the big bads of the Monster Hunter series.
Beep boop beep.
Yet you're buying the toy.
I did. Hey, you know what? There we go. If anything, that should show that I am a man of my own wills and powers.
Oh, and he comes with a Matrix. Hold the fuck on.
Yes, he fucking does, baby.
How much is it?
He's like $50.
Yeah,
it's a little yikes. Yeah,
but you got a year. He's not.
That's an import.
You got until next year, though.
It's an import that we wouldn't be getting.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool with this.
I like this one.
His sword kind of reminds me of...
That sword is fucking bad.
Never mind, it's probably bullshit.
That sword...
I was going to say, it looks like the Fall of Cybertron Dinobot swords, and it's like, no, it doesn't. You're making shit up, Kyle.
No, I can see where you're coming
Want
from.
something that's not there.
I can see where you're coming from. It's got that very sharp ninja toe point that the Grimlock sword from Fall of Cybertron tends to have.
Oh yeah.
But I
when I saw the edge of it, I just thought it was a Grimlock sword.
I like how you can attach all this bullshit to it and make it even.
Oh, that's straight up Monster Hunter stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, they do that shit. You fucking slay a beastie in Monster Hunter, and just depending on what version of the game, they're either dead or knocked unconscious, and you got like 5 minutes to mine their corpse.
Right.
So,
yeah. Just like real life.
If you just knock them out, then you gotta fucking haul ass to get away before they go. You just fucking took the scales off my goddamn nipples. Get back here.
That's awesome. That's great. Nipple scale swords from the Ed Gein collection.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different kind of scale mail.
I'm gonna smear a whole bunch of fucking Vicks Vapor Rub all over my nose. We're gonna make it through today. We're gonna make it through, and pharmacology is gonna help. Rub some of this on my titties.
Mm-hmm.
I've never tit fucked somebody with a Vicks Vapor Rub. I'm gonna have to bring that to Ariana. Hey, do you want to have some of the best breathable sex of your life?
It's like, not today.
This Mike's Hard Blue shit is real good if you mix it with soda.
God damn, man, I'm jealous of you. You smell that?
Yes.
No, Scott. There's no smell-o-vision yet. For some fucking reason.
I invite all the listeners at home to just smear themselves with Vicks Vapor Rub.
Will a cat do if I don't have one?
Give Dewanis bad ideas.
Dewanis is okay.
You're gonna get Pete bad ideas. He's the original fucking
Pete's okay
menace of this podcast.
No, actually, I would not use Vicks Vapor Rub for that purpose. Just because that would not feel good. It sounds like a good idea until you've actually tried it.
Yeah,
Trust me, don't do it.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
Well, hey, if you want an experience of your life, that definitely will be an experience of your life.
Okay, are you guys able to hear me?
Hey, I hear somebody. Who's that?
Shit, we summoned Dewanis.
Hold on. I really have to clarify, because Scott, you got me worried now. For the love of God, Do not use Vicks Vapor Rub internally.
Now, technically, hold on here, Dewanis. It wouldn't, if I'm using it for titty fucking, there wouldn't be an internal use now, would there?
It could get in you internally. And do you want to deal with a UTI on top of what you're dealing with right now?
I hate to tell you this. I've
It
already
probably
got
feels
one.
better.
Get worse, Scott. Please.
I've already got the UTI. My kidneys fucking hurt, and it burns in the back of my bladder whenever I piss.
Yeah, it's called Good Morning
A lot
Cybertron.
more areas. Don't do it.
The only thing, maybe the Vicks would open up that one big pore at the end of my dick and let it breathe out.
Jesus Christ! Someone sent up the Dewana signal in the air like the bat signal. It's like, here's the titties in the sky. And Dewanis is like, I'm on my way.
Our resident sex advisor, Dewanis. Oh my God! Like I'm impressed, Dewanis. I really am. You were like fucking there. It was
Didn't have to call your name 3 times like that other fucker.
fucking knock the door down.
Scott, if she could knock you out with a titty ring, she would.
I'm trying to surprise Wolf by cleaning up our room so he can get into his dresser instead of dealing with thousands of Transformer boxes. And I have to come on here to remind you guys not to fuck with Vicks Vapor Rub.
Now wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah. It sucks we can't call
Technically,
the
you
show
didn't have to remind me. I already knew that.
I use
Oh.
Vicks.
I don't know. With your sick mind, I feel it's needed.
Can I use Vicks as sex lube?
You don't use Vicks as sex lube.
Can you?
What
Yes.
must
Should
Dewanis
you? No.
neighbors be thinking right now? Just hearing to scream, "Don't fucking rub Vicks on your cock!"
Yeah, she's right. Damn it.
Yeah.
I told you it was a bad idea.
Oh man, you guys always steal my fun.
Could you conceivably put shurikens inside of a blender? Yes.
You lube. Please,
I got none of that.
address. I can send you all the lube you could ever need.
There you go, Scott.
I mean, what about
Used lube?
What about my Gritty Sanchez? I'll never be able to do a Gritty Sanchez again. Oh.
Oh.
Medical grade lube, so it's really body safe.
I like the fact that Dewanis is so upset she's spiking the microphone. And
Stuff out of my system, and I had stressful night at work last night. I don't want to go tonight.
I will not.
I'm gonna kill someone if I go in tonight.
I will not put Vicks on my wang, Dewanis. Fine.
I like how I went to get
No
dinner.
sense
I
of
came back,
motion.
and now we're putting Vicks in funny places, and the Dewanis jumped in to try to help talk sense into y'all to not do it. If you do it though, I'll take a video. I got it. I'm sorry, but I want to see the.
I want to see the look on your face when it all hit you.
I want to see the look on your face when you realize, yeah, Pete was right, and so was Dewanis. I shouldn't have did this.
Scott will probably make an O face going, ooh.
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 And that, ooh. Ah! So, probably not a good idea.
Damn it.
Scott, what if you put Vicks Vapor Rub on Rathalos' crotch?
Probably ruin the toy. Oh.
Unless.
Oops.
Let's see here. Going over to the chat, Dewanis says, "My cats aren't pleased. I cleaned up my room and their box tower is gone. Now I'm trapped. I'm in danger. Help." Are you okay, Dewanis?
No, they're trapping me in the bedroom right now.
Maybe,
I'm not allowed to leave.
Maybe use some Vicks Vapor Rub on them. That's seems to
fucking
help.
got him.
Yeah.
Actually, with cats, do not let them near anything with icy hot. They really like icy hot.
I know. My cats are stupid. I woke up and Greta was licking my chest the other day. It just fucking hell.
They really like the icy hot. Don't know why.
Greta likes
hadn't even
licking
put
plastic
icy hot on.
sacks too. Like the plastic bags you get at Walmart. She goes fucking nuts over them. Just lick, 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 lick.
Yeah, they like plastic.
Yeah.
To be fair, it is a very nice, smooth plastic.
Dwayne Marsh says, signal is still crap here in North Carolina. I'm still working on Big Red's fillers. Had to stop because of the storm. I'm going to have to catch the show on the rebound. Crossbone said, how much for this Naruto crossover? I just want the Toad. No price available yet. Tef says, I'm going to wait. I hope we get a blue repaint of this Toad for a Legacy Spitter. Holson 85, what if Naruto's hair was Kremzik all along? Tef says, because Naruto looks like shit. Why Naruto? They gonna make One Piece after. Bleach. Holson 85, Bleach, yes, make a crossover with the big titty character.
I wouldn't mind a One Piece crossover. I like One Piece. I just got up to whatever the last episode is.
Yeah.
On
Boa
Crunchyroll.
Hancock.
What the fuck happened to my funny show about pirates, by the way?
Yeah, seriously.
Rangiku.
Because it's
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm just
it's
trying to get to
pretty
the...
goddamn wacky right now.
Tef said the Toad looks like a remold of Rat Trap, same feet and legs. Just remolded the head and added long Toad arms extensions. Holson says, thank God it's not a crossover with the Monster Hunter live action movie. Tef says, why? I wouldn't say no to a Mila Jovovich transformer. Dewanis Perez, don't use Vicks internally. Tef says, Vicks Lube, good morning Cybertron, Vicks rubbing all over the body, ASMR edition. Crossbone Super, use Ben Gay, it's better. Holsony, what about Vicks Blue? Tef, on the other side, Astro doesn't work much for sinuses. And Holson said, fisherman's friend, oh hey, that can be code for going down on a woman. Jesus Christ, I love you, Holson. Oh.
5-finger fisherman surprise.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What the 5-finger fisherman surprise? Jeez. Is that anything like a Mississippi fish hook?
Nah, that
No,
was a
not at
champ
all.
reference. If anybody knows what that is.
Evan gave us our first look at HasLab Omega Prime. And I know I spent $200 on the figure, but I couldn't be bothered to spend an hour watching the video.
Oh, shit,
I
was that long?
I was surprised.
Yeah.
I slipped through it.
Yeah.
It looks weird. And it's not just because it's in funny colors. The proportions are off. Like, Magnus looks fine. Magnus actually, for the most part, I think they did some improvement. But Prime, in either mode, he looks too squat.
I'm upset that
I
it's...
think that's load tolerance, isn't it?
I wish they would have given us a choice between red and yellow Optimus. Because I would have jumped on a yellow Optimus for this.
Oh, splendid.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I would have definitely jumped on yellow Optimus for this. Because
So you want Octopus?
Pardon me?
So you want Octopus?
Octopus, yes.
No, piss, not puss.
Octopus. Because Octopus works too, because the yellow Optimus is supposedly female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Splendid convoy.
Yeah. I have
made up Japanese shit.
I have the red RID Omega Prime already. So if I was gonna get this HasLab, man, if I could have got the yellow, I would have, just to have some variety.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just got this for Blue Bolts.
That I want.
200 will
for real.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't have paid $200 for Blue Bolts, but it was kind of the deciding factor of, yes, I'm going to get this.
But you are also getting 2 big figures with it too.
Yes. But please talk while I gather my vocal cords, because they're gonna fucking die here.
I mean, I'm already sold on the fig anyway, so it's kind of hard to sell me even more. I prefer not to watch these type of videos just because it's like when you get the figure in hand, you want to experience it for yourself. Don't spoil everything about it for me ahead of time.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
There was some. I watched I actually fast forwarded through the video because there's a lot of not. But there was some interesting ideas. I liked some of what they did with it, but overall, the overall look of it, and it's not because it's not painted properly and whatever. It's just the, I don't know. I don't feel like it should be a $200 thing. And I feel like it should be a lot less. It's a little bit bigger than the original, but it's just not. I don't know. It's not for me. It's not it. To me, I'd be pissed off if I paid $200 just to get a new gun for Magnus. You know, because that's basically what in the stand.
I mean, I like it from top to bottom. So a nice fire convoy that's real high quality, and this is something that's really hard to get nowadays, just because the amount of effort that they used to put into their 2000 line of RID toys is not the same anymore. You can't get like landfill with the multiple amounts of like vortex spin around transformations that you used to do with your combiners nowadays. I mean, it's like, oh God, I don't know. It's cool that he's scratching that nostalgic itch for that type of convoy that was not a truck. And it's neat to have the variety, because it's you either get truck or you get monkey. And it's somewhere in between you can get your random offshoots of like your moon buggies that are based on NASA vehicles, or you could get something that's a bat, or you could get just some random toy that has the Prime, tag on it. But the fire truck is nice, and I love it for what it is. So just because the proportions look different, it's not enough to say I can't buy this. I will cherish this definitely, just because it's like, wow, what a break from regular Transformers lore. So they tried to do something different, and boy howdy did they try to do something different. It's like combiner Ultra Magnus and Fire Convoy into. It was very anime. Let's not beat around the bush. They did it because it was super anime, and they were tossing the tropes in there, because this is the show that also did Super Saiyan copying, where your characters got down low, squatted and screamed and changed colors.
Yep.
They did that. Yeah, that show was very interesting, and I don't know, the figures were kind of incredible too at the time. Like those 3 Autobot cars were nightmarishly complex for the time.
Yeah,
it was that. Yeah. I mean, the asymmetry was a huge break, and it's just like, God, you guys have no regard for like the human thumb, because me trying to work out how to bend this thing does not compute at all. Fucking half the thing should go as a backpack, but you've decided this is going to be hanging off the left side of the arm here. The fuck is wrong with you? Still, we loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly I didn't like the robot modes for the cars. I'm not an asymmetrical guy. It was really asymmetrical, and also at the time I wasn't used to my robots looking like humans with armor on them. But honestly, the engineering was really good. The engineering was, and I wish the redos that we're getting now were closer to that than what they're doing now. Like the Sideburn we got now, I don't like it. I passed on. I saw it. I passed on it. I was like, this very vaguely looks like a Sideburn to me.
The problem that I have with like the new Sideburn toy is, and I say this about a lot of these toys that are like homages to past toys. The newer toy should not want me make the old toy more.
I mean, you should.
Yeah, I see what you mean by that.
No,
I kind of.
Oh, go ahead, Thomas.
I mean, I feel like. Sorry, go, Thomas. Go.
Oh, I was just
fucking
saying.
Go.
the car mode too is really, really weird, and it makes me feel like it was designed by an AI.
Yeah,
it's just weird looking.
Cyburn is one of those weird characters, but the creme de la creme, like the one thing thinking about it, post nut clarity, should be that like the HasLab, instead of like Fire Convoy and Ultra Magnus, I was really hoping for like Galvatron, because he had 10 modes, but really 4 of them were just fudged versions of the original 6 modes of Megatron. Like they were like, and here's a new mode that's an elephant, and it's like, elephant, isn't that just the dragon mode with like fucking you turn it on its side instead of standing it up. You know what I mean? Like
it's a goddamn
they
element. Take it,
really
kid.
half-assed. Yeah, they really half-assed it by saying these in-between modes are basically official modes. And I was like, this should be one of the HasLab projects, because now you have a chance to really retool that mold, make those other 4 molds or modes stand out even more. And I'm still hoping we can get something where someone goes, hey, you know what? Let's upgrade those modes instead. Make them really pop. But that aside, I do like RID for the absolute insanity that was, hey, Beast Wars was blown up in popularity. We want to do a new Autobot cartoon. Let's just put them all together. And that's, you know, that's how we get things like fucking sharks that love haiku poetry, that are some of the best characters we've ever seen.
Yeah,
I love the reuse of the older molds incorporated in it. Even if the aesthetic of the robot didn't match, but it was great.
Yeah, it was a really weird mishmash. It's like, here's some Spy Changers. They look just like G1 characters, basically.
Yeah,
here's
it's
the
no?
here's the Combaticons standing next to some Beast Wars basic guys.
Laser Optimus from G2, you know?
But it was
Recolored. It was great.
The one thing that they needed was like a big personality, because Starscream really set himself apart in the original shows. Like, he was the backstabbing traitor. You know, he gave some life to that cartoon, which really helped separate it from GoBots. And then it's like, as the iterations of Transformers went on, Beast Wars really expanded the mythology, and you're like, well, this is cool. And then, like, the more shows got produced, you're like, what's the next standout thing going to be? And it's like, not a lot from these other versions, but like Skybite for me was like one of those ones that survived being tossed into obscurity, because it's like, he's actually a really interesting character, I think. Just because it's like a haiku loving flying shark. It's just like, you fucking got me at haiku. Honestly.
That fucks. Oh my heavens.
Here's the whole reason I got the was it Cyber Shark? Was it the Transmetal mode? I went and got that because I couldn't find a cheap enough Skybite. So that's my Skybite.
I've got so many Skybites. I've got like 5
Skybite
of them.
rules.
Yeah, he does.
Skybite's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Going over to the chat, Holson85 says Thomas gets it. Crossbones Koopa says 2000 RID Scourge is female in Japan, and Blue Bolts is female. Holson85 says love Skybite. That dancing shark having a nervous breakdown on top of that iceberg is apparently Skybite. Actual dialogue. Here's our first look at Hot Wheels Ultra Magnus. If that's something for you, I personally can't be bothered.
I would.
You can't. Is it because you're dying?
Probably.
I can't find
wasted
any
a
of
show
these
note
things,
on
so-
this.
I did waste a show note on this.
It's not bad. I mean,
Compared to the limited amount of show notes we get every week.
No. Those little missiles need to
Car
be
that's
red.
next to him.
Tef, you know what? Tef put it best. Doesn't transform, doesn't give a shit. I think that's a good point, Tef. Moving on.
No.
Yep.
I mean,
I think
it's going to be $5 when it releases, so it's not bad if you see it on the pegs.
And Kyle, you were saying.
yeah, if it's a vehicle that doesn't transform, who gives a shit?
Yeah, there we go.
If it's a statue, if it's like a, what is it? What's the term for it? One of those high-end action figures that doesn't transform. Probably buy it.
Yeah. Kyle gave us this one. I'm sick. I missed stuff. Kyle threw this in. The Transformers 1 trading cards are out. We now have images of the 13 primes. So here is Prima Prime. I like Prima Prime.
Which is an awful name.
It
Apparently he's also back to being Prima and not Prima.
He makes me think of orange sickle ice cream popsicles.
Prima Prime.
His sword is still clearly like, there's the part shaped like the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't have it in this continuity.
Oh. I do like it. We have Vector.
This will be a good Voyager when it comes out next year.
Vector Prime.
Looks exactly like Vector Prime.
Yeah. That's
Yep,
that's what
that's good.
Good.
Even,
Good. Even
has the little fucking holes right there at his feet, so they click in when he transforms.
Oh my god. You're right. You're right. Shit. We have Solus Prime.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Giant ass fucking hammer.
And that's as
Yep.
God intended. We have Amalgamus Prime, which honestly
Now,
is.
what the fuck is this?
Well, I love this. This is my favorite out
This
of all
is
of
my
them.
favorite one.
Yeah, because it's just like Shockwave's.
He looks like nothing.
Shockwave's head went on a fucking rampage. Just his head.
Yeah. This is
Please
weird.
let this
Yeah.
be the toy they make.
I want this. This four-armed.
Prime then.
What's that, Dewanis?
So, yeah, that's my new favorite Prime.
Yeah, I fucking love this. 4 arms and no. Wait, no, 6 arms.
Looking robot. It's
Does he have 6 arms?
robot.
Yeah, 6 arms and no shape whatsoever.
I love it.
And he's apparently
It's,
the one that transforms.
Vishnu Prime.
I fucking love this. Nexus Prime is apparently just Blitzwing.
Okay.
Oh shit, he does look like Blitzwing.
He totally
Knew it all along.
I like.
This is what I mean.
I like the original Nexus Prime better.
The dildo.
No, that was
For
Nexus
one, that's
Maximus.
Nexus Maximus, and that doesn't exist anymore, so I'm reclaiming that name.
I don't know. What's that thing I shoved up my ass last week that was purple and red?
Scott.
That was... You might need to go to a doctor, bud.
Yeah.
That's the one that shoved it up there.
Dewanis, you know, Xavier used Vicks to get it up there farther. Just letting you know that.
Mm-hmm.
So disappointed.
Yeah.
Scott recommended it. Blame him.
Coconut oil, that would have been fine.
Coconut
I
oil.
ate the coconuts first.
Because Nexus Prime in the movie clearly is not a combiner and doesn't merge with other people.
That feels racist against Bahamians whenever you say it that way, Dewanis. I'm very upset.
Specifically Bahamians.
Specifically Bahamians. They speak coconut down there.
Not Cameroonians,
yeah.
Bahamians.
My Cronus Prime, my little monkey boy. Who's my little monkey boy?
Oh.
Gimli looking ass.
Yeah. Throw me. That's one of my
I
wife's
guess this is
favorite
why
memes.
he's not a Micromaster.
That's what
I was
Go ahead, Xavier.
I was really hoping they were going to do like the Ant-Man type of thing where he's so small he only appears like as a dot at the bottom of the card.
He's the period in the subtitles.
Yeah.
That posture and that look, that look on his face, that's the what you call me?
Mm-hmm. Who the fuck you calling short? You know, your name is Mike Cronus.
It's like when you call a 6'8" man tiny just for laughs.
Yeah. I'd laugh if he was like the tallest one of them all.
Seriously.
Oh.
That's the joke. You suck, McBain.
Quintus Prime. Oh, man. I like Quintus Prime. Give me them spider ladies.
That's nice, that actually. I would like for this to somehow tie into the Quintesson lore in this movie.
Yeah, how the fuck does this work out?
She does feel like one of those weird, like, quintessent soldiers that was with the high quintessent. If you haven't seen the movie by now, fuck you.
Is this a she?
You are one of the problems. It's certainly built like a she.
Yeah.
I mean, it
It's
could be
very
a
interesting, yeah.
non-binary transformer, like the one from. I'm blanking right now. Somebody help me!
Anode? It
The
was
fuck?
Anode? Was the first
No,
Nightshade.
Anode's trans.
Nightshade.
Oh.
Nightshade, thank you.
You are welcome.
From Transformers. I forgot what it's called again.
Earthspark.
Earthspark. Thank you.
Which the new episodes are coming out, I think, at the end of the month.
Oh, there's more of them? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, there's going to be a few more. Apparently, Quintus Prime is male.
Oh.
But, you know, For now.
So she's got that Ebony Maw build from like Marvel.
Yeah. Alchemist Prime. This is for all
That's
the
not
Bumblebee
Few
lovers
Adams.
out there.
Boo. No one loves Bumblebee.
Yeah.
This looks like
Yeah, but
a
I like
standard
Optimus
auto. This
Prime,
looks.
though.
This is like looks like a standard Autobot car bad guy, or Autobot car enemy you would find in a Transformers
Seriously,
game.
this is like Master Chief if he was a Transformer.
Yeah.
I still like how he has glasses, though. And how the side profile of his head, there's a line going around and seemingly like behind his ear.
Not bad.
Just to hammer home. Yeah, he's got glasses.
Not
If this
I
thing
figured
was-
those be goggles.
He's got 4 eyes. Fuck.
If this thing was painted pink, it'd make a pretty good fembot. It kind of reminds me of the from Power Rangers Mystic Force, the fairy, the one that turned into the fairy that turned into the dragon's head, except without the wings.
That shit's a real hard callback.
Yeah. I'm probably the only person who ever thought of it.
Zeta
Probably.
Prime. Looking
What an asshole.
good.
What an asshole.
In some
How the fuck is he an asshole?
in some of the wasn't he the bad guy in the original War for Cybertron game?
Yeah, he was. Well,
No.
he was.
the dude before Optimus, and then they
he was
went, no, in the book he's Sentinel. And then you go cross-eyed because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Sentinel was in the War for Cybertron game, and he wasn't a bad guy, but you do fight him, and Megatron kills him. Yep.
I think there's some book out there, some comic book. It was like one of those ones like that
It
was
was
like,
Autocracy. He was pretty fucking yikes on that one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. He created something called the Ribbon, which was just you kind of turned him into a vampire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
It was. Here's the thing: those old IDW books like Autocracy and Primocracy and stuff like that, they get a bad rap, but I think they're fucking wonderful. Quite honestly,
I don't remember Autocracy. I should probably reread it.
the fucking one with the Quintesson in where Megatron lands on the planet of junk. And, and he fucking uses his friend a Quintesson as like fucking spare parts to rebuild himself. Shit, man.
Yeah, and then he finds out later that somehow he's been tainted by him, and that Quintesson was somehow lingering in his subconscious and talking to him.
Yeah. Good stuff. Alpha Trion, exactly what we thought he would be. Megatronus.
A clean version of him.
It's Lawrence Fishburne bot.
Lawrence Fishburne bot was fucking awesome.
Yep.
I can't wait to watch this on streaming.
Me either, man. That movie's good.
Yeah,
Go
it
watch it.
Onyx Prime. I feel of two ways in this. I want my Onyx Prime to be the Centaur Onyx Prime, but this is pretty cool. This reminds me of the old Skystalker mold from the Skylynx mold from Beast Hunters.
That's what I thought you were going for. Yeah.
This is giving me Filch vibes.
I can see that.
Maybe he'll have the option when he's a leader class next year.
Where he kind of fits into a centaur body.
To be bipedal, and then you can flip down a bunch of kibble on his back. Oh, look, he's a centaur now.
I'll fucking work with that all day long, man. Oh man, Liege Maximo.
Wrong color.
My liege.
Should be green, not yellow.
I'm
really
also.
That's so yellow. I can tell it's yellow.
Is this the only continuity where Liege Maximo wasn't a dick?
We don't know what he was like at all. But
well,
he
he's
died
with them when they die, so he's clearly not an asshole who betrayed them all.
Yeah.
And spoilers, he's not the one that sold them out to the Quintesson. So
Yeah. Same with Megatronus. Megatronus wasn't really an asshole either.
Yeah. This is really weird.
Well, I mean, there's still the chance Megatronus's spark or whatever the hell could still be scooped up by some version of Unicron and go, "Hey, you want to be a fucking bad guy known as the Fallen?" Megatron is gonna go, "Hey, I ain't doing nothing. I'm dead."
Sentinel Prime was the Fallen. Shit.
Yeah.
So
Technically.
if Liege Maximo cannot have Prime in his name, why can't Prima just be Prima?
You asked the wrong question.
We don't like questions like that around here, boy. You best get out of this. You best get out of this podcast by sundown. Moving over.
Probably not go to your windows.
Yeah. Moving over to the chat. Tef says Prima Prime sounds like the name brand of a spaghetti sauce. Amalgamous Prime looks like Shockwave's head on top of ED209's legs and 4 Soundwave arms from Prime. Crossbones Koopa said my girl soul is Prime. Holson85 says Amalgamous Prime looks like those geometric shaped aliens from Endless Space 2. Coconut is an astronaut from Barbados. Jesus Christ. Tef says, why isn't Micronus Prime? Why is Micronus Prime not called Prime 8? Wasted opportunity. Holson A5 says Quintus Prime is the Minicon Prime. Tef, Optimus Prime is actually Big Bossotron. Crossbones Koopa said, well, verdict is in. I need all the primes. And Giga Twin says, I don't know who this Bumblebee character is. He wasn't even in TF1. Now, Badassatron was in the movie. Is that who you're talking about? Absolutely is. We got images.
Can we, just for a moment, can we celebrate the fact that Optimus Prime is no longer the 13th Prime and destined to be a leader?
Thank you.
By birth, and not whatever fucking shit Prime was on about. Where it's like, okay, I get it, but you undid everything where for Cybertron did, where he doesn't want to be the fucking leader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, I'm kind of fucking miffed that Bumblebee took the spot instead of Orion Pax's best friend Dion. Like, where
Who the
is
fuck
the
is
love
Dion?
for the other bots?
I don't know who Dion is. He's not been in any movie. Who's Dion? I know Bumblebee. That's Bumblebee. He's in a movie. I know who he is. So put him in the movie.
Kyle, I need you to stop jerking it to TF Wiki so much, buddy. Or Bay. Stop jerking it to Bay so hard. You're going to make your dick shrink.
I do not. What? Michael
Do you
Bay
hear the guilt?
did nothing
What? No.
Michael Bay
That's
did
not
nothing but
me.
hurt this fucking franchise after the first movie.
Hurt this dick.
Quit.
Aaron Archer's the one
Fucking-
you should be blaming.
Quit draining your nuts all over the screen, goddammit.
He's the one that made 70 Bumblebees in the first toy line.
Oh, man.
Bad decisions. Thank God I wasn't around for that.
Anyway, hey, look, it's Armada.
Armada Wheeljack.
Wheeljack.
Without a minicon, so fuck him.
Wow, don't all jump in at once.
I couldn't hear you.
Just looking at
Kyle
looking
was
at his...
denying. Kyle was denying he jerks it to the thought of Michael Bay film so hard he sucked all the air out of the room.
Yeah, I know you said something, but you were somebody. Yeah, you were spoken over really loudly. Not on purpose, obviously, but would you repeat what you said last, please, Scott? Before you said, "Don't all jump in."
I don't remember, dude. I can barely remember my fucking name at this point. I'm living my fucking life in an ego death fever dream. It's.
Do you remember how these guns or these accessories were used in the cartoon?
No.
They're ridiculous. They're not like, they don't have a proper gun handle. They're just like a wand, but they shoot blasts out of the tip of them. It's a gun wand. They're ridiculous.
I thought they were swords.
They're not. They actually have a barrel on the end of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought this is where Prime Wheeljack swords came from. Because why the fuck else would you give Wheeljack swords?
They
Nope.
They kind of look like railguns on their sides, like stubby railguns on their sides, to me.
Yeah.
Or
But they are
tuning
a gun
forks that
wand.
aren't forks. That's the other thing I'm getting.
Or maybe a gun club. I don't know.
Maybe. I want to like this figure, but I never liked this character. I never saw him as a Wheeljack. He always looked like Sideswipe to me.
Well, that's what he is. His body.
Exactly.
This is just another Sideswipe clone.
No, but I mean the original in the cartoon, he always looked like a Sideswipe to me, and I don't know who the hell Sideswipe in the cartoon looked like, but he didn't look like a Sideswipe. So I was always confused. And then he said the Wheeljack. I'm like, this doesn't look like Wheeljack in any way.
We'll call him Downshift and call the other Downshift Wheeljack.
Well, see, but that they weren't in the same cartoon show, so it doesn't work anyway. It's, you know what? I mean, the colors are mostly nice, but the white, I don't like the white, so this isn't for me. But if it's for you, you can have my copy.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
There's an extra copy that's supposed to be mine. You can go ahead and get it.
Hey,
So when I see one on the shelf, I'll be like, "Oh, that's Pete's.
That's
awesome.
Pete's. Leave that alone."
Exactly. No, you can have it. I don't need it.
Oh man, I don't know what it's like to go shopping for toys in stores anymore. It's
kind of lame.
It sucks.
I just come
You're
home
missing. You're missing the thrill. You're missing the thrill of strong arming a child out of the way as you shoulder check him to get the fuck off the aisle.
I saw
It's
something.
like, you little bastard.
I actually about 2 weeks ago, for work, I had to go into a Walmart. I had to pick up stuff for the family that I take care of, right? And I saw something. Of course, I'm going to stop by the toys to see what they have. And I saw something I'd never seen before. Heads missing on open package toys. Like two of the...
Oh no, what?
Yeah, two of the Legacy animated Optimuses were missing their heads. And it's like, oh, there it is.
No, we've seen that kind of shit before. Remember the LeBron James thing?
Oh, no. This was just the first time I saw it with my own eyes.
No, that was a meme. Somebody did it, then took a picture.
Yeah.
It's a common occurrence here. Whenever if I ever go to certain WalMarts in the city, I don't know why it's specific ones, but I go there and it's like half the figure. It's not just a missing head. It's like half the figure's been ripped out of the box.
Man, I don't have that problem. I come home.
I saw
toys are here. I play with them. I put them on the shelf.
Their heads are missing. Scott's just in a fever dream.
Yeah.
I saw a Skullgrin at Walmart the other day, and then it's like, oh, Skullgrin. They still got a Skullgrin. Wait a minute, that's Naw's box. Oops.
Shit, yeah.
Switching up.
How can you get away with it? How do you fucking get away with that?
Because they
I
get them
see the
and
toy.
they get them, they return it, and the people at customer service honestly are
Don't give a
overworked,
shit.
underpaid, so they don't give a damn. It's a box, it's a transformer, it's close enough.
They also don't look at the pictures on the box because it's like, hey, this Optimus Prime, I hate to tell you, has been stolen. And they go, what makes you say that? And it's like, it's a Barbie. And they go, looks the same to me.
A lot of the Transformers don't have specific names in the systems. They'll come up as Transformers Assorted. So they don't really, it's not like they really have to say, oh, well, this box doesn't match this figure. Not that they would even know who the figure is, because in all of all the Walmarts, me, Chase, and maybe one other person collect Transformers. Everybody else, they don't know what that is. All they know is Michael Bay.
In all the East Coast Walmarts, only 2 Transformers collectors. Like, can you get Chase on the phone? We need to figure out if this is the right toy. Someone send him a pic, please.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on, man, to looky what I found. Xavier, do you have a looky what I found?
I found 2 things that tickled my fancy, and I'm hoping they'll tickle your fancy.
Okay, I'll share my screen for you.
Alrighty, so someone got Studio Series 86 Optimus in hand.
Okay.
And what they decided to do, just to be funny, was to see what kind of things Optimus can hold. Like he's going to throw it.
Okay.
So it took a series of photos. Is this like, can Optimus throw this while holding a pose?
Let's see here. Oh, I like that. Very nice. It's a very football type pose. Oh. Okay. Okay, this is getting more and more impressive.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Holy crap.
That's pretty good.
So that was great. And then speaking of Transformers 1, the Joker 2 came out. Some guy posted he's going to go see the Jonkler 2. And lo and behold, the guy that runs the Transformers 1 account said, don't do it. Go see our film instead.
Has anybody heard about Joker 2?
It sucks, dude.
I heard
No
nothing good, so.
Nothing good. Oh my god.
What was that,
No one
Dewanis?
liked it.
It's a full-on musical that shouldn't have been.
I don't care about the musical part. I care about shitty writing, and this is some of the worst shit I've ever heard in my life. I wrote fan fiction better than this goddamn movie. Holy fucking shit, dude.
Joker
There's our
movie
review of
shouldn't-
Joker on Good Morning Cybertron. Joker 2, sorry. Joker 1 seems to be alright.
A Joker movie should not be a musical. I'm sorry. It just shouldn't.
Did
There's
I
no
say-
reason. Just because Lady Gaga is Harley Quinn does not mean it should be. I would have been there and I would have been pissed off. Like, another song? Can we fast forward, please? Another song? I was watching another movie not related to the Joker, not related to anything, but I was watching it and it was nothing to do with music. And all of a sudden, every 5 seconds, stupid character bursts out in a full song. And I'm like, why is this happening?
This is great. I love
What
this.
was the movie called?
It was One Piece, I think, Red. I mean, the characters.
You don't get the story then.
I got the story. It didn't have to be a freaking song every 2 minutes. I'm sorry, it was ridiculous.
Scott, I'm
annoying.
afraid your reaction has been overshadowed by Nerd Rage.
That's okay. I
Well,
fucking
I
love
get
this.
it, Scott.
I fucking love this. This is great. I got to show you.
What is it?
What I was just the whole guy who like saying, "Oh, you fucked up by watching Joker 2. Should have saw Transformers 1." And then people going like, "Yeah, Transformers 1 is better than Joker 2." Oh man, I got to show you this, the deepest of deep cuts. Mavs, who I have purchased many files off Mavs, leaked none of them. But Mavs here. Actually, no, I gotta say, Mavs, I did take his free Squeeze Play files and print out a copy for one of our listeners. So, but I figured the files were free, so I figured it'd be okay to do it. So, but he didn't like his legacy breakdown. I'm not a big fan of my legacy breakdown. So he figured out what to do with it. He's going to make a prototype convoy upgrade kit for it. You know the wood prototype, the blue one?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
The wood one?
Yeah.
Is he going to actually do wood? Please say he's going to do
don't
actual
think.
wood.
I mean, you could get wood filament. You can actually buy wooden filament, so you could make this out of wood.
Wow, I didn't know you could buy wood
What is he
filament.
doing?
Yeah, you can buy wood filament.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like
Balls.
it's like very super fucking fine wood particles with like a PLA background, right? So you print this shit out and you can sand it, you can stain it, acts just like wood.
That's cool.
But yeah, this dude, he's going to make a fucking wooden prototype convoy out of the Legacy Breakdown mold. And yes, it's going to have the trailer.
That's cool.
That's fucking cool.
Balsa Convoy.
Balsa Convoy.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. A balsa wood transformer. You got to be really fucking careful to transform it.
Yeah. And this is what I love about 3D printing, man. This is what I love about this. I know Hasbro's doing some deep cuts. This is a fucking cut to the bone. Right?
Yeah.
Bone.
Fucking prototype convoy. And now I'm going to have one. I'm going to have a prototype convoy. And
Do you think you'd paint his windows that that white color, that light color there.
Anymore, Legacy Breakdown is going for like $12 on eBay. So I may Blue's one of the rare colors that I can see. Like I have trouble with reds and greens, but blue I can see pretty well, and I like the brighter blue of the original. So I may buy a Legacy Breakdown, like a spare one. Not Legacy Breakdown, Legacy Bulkhead, and just paint it up blue and use it for this. But God damn, what a deep cut. God damn, what a deep cut. I love Mav stuff too. Mav is,
$10 on eBay right now.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. You know, and I don't need one that has like the accessories to it. I can just fuck with like one that's missing the gun and the hammer and what have you. But Holson said he posted a lookie in the chat. My lookie time code 215. Okay, hold on here. It's on YouTube, so how bad can it get? I love you, Holson, by the way. Holson knows. Let's see here. Okay. Holson, that's a damn good looky what I found. Versus Optimus Prime. That's fucking awesome.
Whoa.
God damn. That's... I'm going to have to come over to this one here after the show. Okay. Share... Hold on here. I'm going to save this to watch later. Okay.
Did you see the one with the? Did you see the one? Did you see the one with the box Gundam costume?
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Holson, and thank you, Holson. Thomas, do you have a look at what I found?
2.
Do tell, man.
Let's see. Just gonna get them here. I have them right here.
Okay.
One's a pimple popping video.
Okay, that's good.
I was looking for like powered master stuff, and I found, well, you know, that's sort of related to MicroMasters, and I found this custom. Somebody made a clipper out of a stakeout.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
Clipper?
I'm actually wondering why no one has done a clipper yet.
That's not
Clipper? Clipper was a female MicroMaster from Transformers Victory. Yeah. Actually, if they ever decide to do Road Caesar, I think that they should probably include her with that. And then I also found this. Somebody made a Star Convoy out of I think it might be a Beast Hunter's Optimus. I'm not sure.
Oh, with the big old ring on his back?
I don't know. This one doesn't include the ring, but look at that.
Yeah, that looks pretty Beast Hunters.
That's really nice. I like that.
I like that. That's a fantastic head.
That
Look
looks
at
like
that
either
body.
a styrene or some carefully crafted clay on the head.
It's very, very well sculpted.
Yeah.
But look at this thing.
Boy, he's angry.
He is.
What an anger.
What a sourpuss.
Very cool. I think that's nice.
He has to fight Rathalos Prime. Shit. Beast Hunters, Monster Hunter crossover. Is Optimus going to have to kill Rathalos?
I hope so. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I think
Fucking hell.
this looked really nice. That's a fantastic sculpt.
That absolutely is. That absolutely is.
Someone was working out their anger on this Optimus head. It was just like, ooh, just to make those wingtips a little angrier.
Pete, buddy, do you have a looky what I found?
Nope.
That's okay.
I do not. Sorry.
That's okay, buddy. That's okay. How about you,
We
Kyle?
understand.
My lookie's weird because I don't know where it went.
Shit.
Oh,
I posted the lookie
My
from
lookie-
2 weeks ago that I didn't post yet.
My
because
it
I'm
wandered
very
off.
Looky what I found is DB
Yeah.
Cooper.
I was cutting my yard. I was cutting my yard, and while I was like scooping up a pile of fucking, what is it?
Dog
Crap.
shit.
Fuck me. I can't remember what grass is. Shit. As I was scooping up grass, I don't know what it is, where it came from, because it's too big to. There's no Fortnite figure that big, but it looks like a Jonesy head was in my lawn. But it was specifically like he had a skeleton face, like a fucking skull mask, and I'm wondering, am I on threat right now?
Jesus
Did
Christ.
I say
Kyle,
his name
are you downwind from an asbestos plant by any chance?
No.
I don't think they have asbestos plants anymore, dude.
It's Bama.
I'm
They
pretty
have
sure
them.
that shit causes cancer, and they don't make it anymore.
And I should know, I have asbestos in my lungs right now.
Because Dewanis won't let you have Vicks Vapor Rub
Yeah.
on your manly cock.
Well,
your
Dewanis-
giant
Dewanis,
fucking
Probably.
you big
thick
old
trouser.
you big old like fucking goddamn shit time
Party.
ruiner. Do you have a looky what I found?
There are 1,000 different variations you can use lubes. None of which are the vapor rub. I'm sorry.
Man, what if I just like mixed a little eucalyptus in with some KY jelly?
Eucalyptus, not so much a good idea.
What
Damn
about
it.
silicon?
Just
You
use
can
the
mix
fucking.
anything that has a scent in with a lube.
You know, Scott, I think the problem being she has an issue with you rubbing it on yourself. You should just inject it directly into your lungs.
Scott, just
Or
use
your
the
cock.
heated. Just use the heated stuff. It'll give you the effect you want. Instead of fucking vapor rub.
Wolf 1701 says that's okay. She doesn't let me have it either. Okay.
Locked up in the cabinet.
Salt, even that you can use that if you want to just like slather yourself really in Vicks and just smell like it. Have like a really nice little bath in there.
The problem with
Look.
Vicks is, this is the real problem I have with Vicks. Whenever I'm sick, I usually have like chills and a fever, and I sweat a lot. And like whenever I'm using Vicks on my chest, it ends up just smelling like sweat coming up in my face. And I know that's not pleasant for my lovely wife, but she puts up with it because I don't know, she's insane
Married.
and she loves me, and just I love her, and yeah.
She told him one more fucking bath with the gasoline, and we're fucking done.
Yeah. Done.
I also book says I don't let him have that either, but yet he's able to turn me into a human puppet whenever he wants. So he can't complain.
Jesus, Wolf.
Oh, there's a Pinocchio song about that.
Wolf, calm down. Relax, buddy. It's okay. Go a little gentle.
I got no strings on me.
Go a little gentle. You don't need to
It's
work.
gentle.
Don't need to
That's
get
the
up
fun
there
part.
and work the jaw. Jesus, man. It's. Oh my God. Going over to the chat. Gigatwin. Let's see. Crossbones says, "Watch War Dawn, Kyle." Holson85 says, "Wheeljack's swords should combine into an actual wheeljack." Gigatwin says, "So who else is excited for Rathalos Prime?" Isop Cocolosa says, "Me, don't like Monster Hunter, but I like this figure." Damn right, Pete. Let's see. Holson85 says, "Figures missing heads brings back the original meaning of scalpers." Tef says, "Looky what I found YouTube. Search knockoff Battle for Imagination. It's a video game about KO toys battling each other. Looks awesome." Okay. Sharing the screen.
I can't wait to check this out because me and you, Scott, we're from the 80s.
Yeah.
The best time, well, from the 70s, but the 80s were the best time for KO toys.
Yeah, we're Gen X. You don't fuck with Gen X, man.
Exactly. Our toys had lead paint. We didn't care. We licked it. That might explain a few things.
Oh, that's why you all died before us.
Knock
Oh,
off.
I'm living forever. You're gonna die
Not
first.
the old age. No, I won't, fucker.
I'll make sure
I'm
of it.
immortal because I have denial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you're not as stubborn
only
as I
halfway
am.
the battle. That's true. Pete's a grandfather who spent more than 10 years working at Walmart. He's seen some shit. Most of it on a rascal scooter.
Here we go. Oh my god, I love this already.
Oh.
Okay.
So I just saw the Kevin Wolf has us on Bluetooth speaker at work right now.
And also, legend has it that lead gives you violence powers.
Hey, everybody,
Hey,
at
Wolf.
Wolf's job.
Show us your balls, everybody.
Oh my god. Okay, I need to play this knockoff battle.
Oh wait, this is the actual graphics?
This is the actual graphics.
Oh, I need a job fast so I can get this.
Pete, just work on that novel you've been working on.
What a fantastic idea! Because they don't have to lift any actual character.
Oh.
They can just make up something.
Shit, did you see that? Like the animals he summoned were those fucking plastic snakes with stickers on them?
Yeah, I remember with the hinges.
Yeah. That's
The ones that were, the one that every toy box had in
Yeah.
like 1992.
That's fucking great. Oh my god. Oh, I love this.
I can already see we got He-Man, we've got was it Land Sharks? What was it?
Yeah, Land Sharks. Yeah.
Land
Or
Sharks.
Street Sharks. Street Sharks.
Street Sharks, there we go. There's a Street Shark right there. Cronan, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Cronan.
And we've got Gundam Super Robot over there. And who's that last
Yeah,
one? Skeletor.
his-
Wow.
Yeah, his name appears to be Custodian Ray.
I like the fact that there's fake Forco.
This is great. I can't wait for it to come out. And then I
Yeah.
want action figures of it.
Yeah.
Is this like the one video game Obvious Plant did? Grandpa Racer. Remember that, Scott? I showed you that.
I do remember Grandpa Racer.
Can you
That's
imagine like
fucking-
this game's equivalent of Smoke, where it's just one of the characters, but he's made transparent and he's covered and he's filled with glitter? It's the Spectratron variant.
Man.
I'm waiting for one of the characters to be an actual playset. That's a knockoff, like Castle Dingleham.
Holson85 says, only heard bad things about Joker 2. I Slip Cocaliso. Tef, that looks awesome. Can't wait to check it out. Tef says, it just got announced. I hope they add TFKOs. They need Sir Toys Easter eggs. Goddamn right they do. Crossbone says, like my Dream Garage just sent you, Scott. Wolf1701 says, hey, I got you on a Bluetooth speaker. Oh, damn, you broke up. I heard, hey, Wolf, something balls. And Holson85 says, we're all full of microplastics and chemicals. We'll live forever. Moving on to reinforcements from Cybertron. Oh, we'll work our way. Duanis, did you and Wolf get anything this week?
No, we didn't.
Oh, damn it.
Just expecting his first new job, so.
Oh, well, tell him I said good luck in his new job. That's fantastic that he found something.
Also, hope we don't get you fired right away by saying the things we do, like show us your cock and balls. You know, stuff like that.
Hold on. Wolf, I want you to turn that Bluetooth speaker way the fuck up, okay? Okay, hold on here. Attention, Kmart shoppers. You're in the wrong store. Okay.
So fucking dumb.
Oh, Kyle, buddy. Do you have any reinforcements this week?
Shitloads. Let's see, where do I start? I got Leader Class Soundwave.
Nice.
And Rumble, the Studio Series 1, to go with them.
Cube?
No. The one from the 86 movie. Mm-hmm. The red one, because he's Rumble. What was the other ones I got? Bombshell from Legacy. I think there's like, how many more? And Gamer Edition Optimus Prime.
Right on. Right on. How about you, Pete?
Yeah, I got terminated.
I'm sorry.
That makes you Robert Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Or Kyle Reese.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Or Arnie.
I'd rather be Kyle Reeves. At least he got some before he died.
It's true, he did.
Yeah, but he still died.
Yeah, but he got some.
Yeah.
I'd rather not die.
But he still got some.
But you're gonna die, boy.
Yeah.
You know, get some before you die. It'll make life so much better.
And you
Trust
know
me.
what? It's Linda Hamilton. How are you going to say no to dying for Linda
Like
Hamilton?
pre-ugly muscle Linda Hamilton.
Like just after Beauty and the Beast with Ron Perlman.
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
one, man.
Yeah.
That's the one. I know everybody's beautiful there in their own way, but she should have never lifted weights. It was...
I fucking would fuck muscular mommy Linda Hamilton. You're fucking... You're not a Chad if you don't want to fuck that.
I guess I'm not a Chad.
I didn't
dude.
watch Terminator.
I guess I'm not a Chad. Thomas, how about you? Any reinforcements this week?
Yes, I received a. I got the GoBots 3-pack.
Nice.
Oh, that's out. I
found
forgot
that.
about that.
And I got the Emirate Zoron and Flame set that showed up.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, it's weird how much that looks like, how different that looks from the Gamer Edition Megatron. It really does. Like, it looks very different, even though it's almost entirely the same. I think that's it. Yeah. I mean, I got Straxus too, but I mean, I've had him for a while, and I just unboxed him recently. So,
well, how about you, Xavier? Any reinforcements?
Got Studio Series 86 movie Bumblebee, who's number 29 in the series, and oddly enough, one of the more harder to find figs. I don't understand. He had like 2 minutes in the movie. Studio Series Skywarp from the Bumblebee movie design. So this is like movie version of Bumblebee's version of the Seekers. The Transformers 1 popcorn bucket, which I really like.
Hell yeah. Sexy
Yeah.
ass popcorn buckets for the win.
Heck yeah, baby.
Yeah.
The Funko Pop Astro Train one, because I'm trying to get that one. I got Blaster already.
Nice.
And I want to get Laserbeak as well. There's a Laserbeak one. And then I also got Flame and Zayron.
Nice. Well, I guess I'm going to have to join the club there because I got... There's my Flame. Fucking love Flame. Such a good figure.
Oh, one of my favorite characters, too.
Yeah. Really, really nice. What the fuck did I drop? I dropped something. I'll find it later. So Flame is really, really nice.
you're doing the same thing that I do. It's like that gun is going on his back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Flame doesn't need that gun. That gun's a weird gun anyway. And
but what about
Oh shit!
the
It's in
box?
stock again.
Yeah, the box, though, is amazing, isn't it? Like that opening flap.
Oh, yeah. I threw that son of a bitch right away.
Touche.
Yeah. And the Emirate Zayron. This is really neat. I would have never paid this for a reflector remold. That's really, really nice.
We got a toy of Emirate Zeron.
Yeah. Good days.
Before we got the what are they called? The Omnibots.
Yeah, I miss the Omnibots, man.
Where the fuck? Like, what is left?
By God.
We're doing the 13 crimes. There's nothing left.
I got Geocron.
Do the fucking Omnibots.
I got Geocron.
Decepticon.
Geocron.
I fucking love his weird ass little fucking face. That's so fucking great.
Geocron's weird little mushy head, yeah.
And I got Bludgeon and Ruckus too.
I really want those.
They're really nice. They're really nice. Number one, Bludgeon is great. The only complaint I have with Bludgeon, I just knocked off one of his tiny little things there. The only real complaint I have with Bludgeon is the spaghetti on his face. That spaghetti should be part of the neck peg and not the face. So that like the face free molds, like free moves, and then that neck peg stays static. So that those wires just kind of float underneath of it. That's the only complaint I have with Bludgeon.
I had a similar thought about Straxus.
And Ruckus? Yeah, you're right. That would work for Straxus as well. Ruckus is just fucking great. They've even got like the weird little trigger con like over the shoulder. I mean, it's not spring loaded, but it's the next best thing. They've remolded the hood to have springs in. The only thing that I'm asking now, could we please fucking do a red version of this as powered buggy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
How many trigger cons are left?
None. We got Windsweeper, we got Crankcase, and we got Ruckus. It's on to the trigger bots from here.
Which ones are the trigger bots?
Dogfight is a trigger bot. There's Backstreet, the orange car. And who else? Who else? Fuck, there's one other one too.
Yeah, there was a bike.
Right. Fuck. A red and blue
red
bike.
And blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't remember his name. But
there was a blue jet, which was Dogfight, and their orange car that was Backstreet, and then that red and blue and silver motorcycle.
Yeah. Oh my heavens! Going over to the chat, GigaTwin says, "Wait, does Kmart still exist?" No, but Wolf thinks Australia has some Kmarts left. He also says Deceptitran, do it. And the face wires came from IDW, I think. Yeah.
Override.
One cough for everybody before we call it quits for the night.
All right.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody who's in the chat. I'm not going to read them through because my eyes are fucking cross-eyed right now, but I do appreciate you being over there. Definitely go subscribe to our friends Crossbones Koopa, Ultra Megatronus, Strawberry Shockwave down there and all the way at the bottom and to the right. Strawberry Shockwave, who ruins all my fucking Vicks Vapo Rub fun.
Yeah, seriously.
I can give you lots of recommendations for alternatives to this.
Sound like Killjoy. And Belucius, Phoenix, and Ugly Wretch. Go subscribe to their channels as well. Fantastic guys. Gentlemen, I want to thank you for being here. And listeners, I want to thank all of you for being here too. Everybody who was in the chat. I know it was kind of a rough one with me coughing, and I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry we didn't get an episode out last week. I was feeling much worse than I do now, and I was thinking about calling today off. I'm glad I didn't, but I do need to cuddle up next to my wife's beautiful lap. But gentlemen and lady, thank you for being here. Say good night.
Night.
Good night and good health.
Yes.
Night, everyone.
Did that work, Scott? Are you suddenly cured?
Yeah.
Fairly well.
Cancer's all gone.
Fuck yeah.
I wish it worked like that.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome.
Yeah, me too. Oh.
Yeah, our parents would still be here if it
Indeed
did.
they would. Indeed they would.
Yep. I'm gonna head off. I am drained.
Have a good one,
Your
B.
balls.
You too. Good night, y'all. Thanks for having me again.
Night. Good seeing you, Pete. Stop by next week for the anniversary.